Hello guys, welcome back to another Lipless trading video. In this one we are going through support and resistance, how to plot it in the easiest way possible. So the easiest way to do it, what I do is just look at swing highs and lows and then plot resistance lines. So go to all these swing highs and lows, place a support and resistance line, and then you'll be left with quite a few lines here. Then what you can do is check if they have any impact. If by that I mean if they bounce off that several times. So this was the first line we plotted. Let's see how many times it's hit here. It's here and kind of well, bounced off here. Again, hit again here, bounced off here. You can see on this date it did hit into this deviation, to this resistance, pull back before breaking through, so it's definitely valid. These two are relatively close together, so you can either leave them both on and leave it as an area, or just remove that and just know it's kind of an area. Next one we'll then look at is this one. We've got no other moves on here, so if the stock does come down, as it would be the overall low in the last year, this would be a level, but there's no kind of stock coming down to this level, or it doesn't look like it's going to be coming down to this level anytime soon, so we can just remove that. Next resistance line we have, a support and resistance line, is here. So we can see here it was kind of recognized, pulled back before breaking through, and when it pulled back on the upside it kind of came into this level before continuing its uptrend. Same thing, kind of pulled back here, it's off by about $1, but again its support and resistance levels aren't exact dollar amounts, they're more of areas, so definitely within the same area. Again, comes back, the high is this move before pulling back down and retesting, breaking through, pulled back. Again, you're getting that consolidating in that area. So this level you could say is quite valid. We'll go to the next line. So again, we will keep this, but we'll put them together so we know we're looking at the same line. So just kind of this area of support and resistance will be the main one. Let's go on to the next line down here. Again, there's no retest, it hasn't come this low again, so this will probably be a bounce area when the Apple comes down that low, but for now it's not a super valid support because it hasn't been touched at least twice. Then we'll go on to the next line, which will be this one, and obviously this swing high here, and you can see it's kind of valid as it was touched here, pulled back, retested before breaking through. And as you can see, we're kind of now consolidating on this line, so I would say that level is valid. Then let's go on to the next one here. Again, it hasn't pulled down this low again, so it's kind of hard to tell if it will be valid. It will probably bounce on it when it comes this low, but we haven't had a retest, so for a beginner it's probably best to just avoid that kind of level. Next level we can look at is this one. This we would call it a valid level. It's more of a consolidated level, but you can see it kind of kept bouncing off this area before we got this nice big push off. And the last area of support / resistance we have is this 150 level, which is the all-time high. Pulled back, retested, was unable to push through and pulled back, so a valid level. Then what you can always do is go over to the 180-day 4-hour. They'll probably be relatively similar lines, so most of the time you won't have any changes to do. The only occasional thing you can do is just see if any proper lines kind of pop out at you. So this one kind of pops out to me, the high of this move, and it's like we said before, this was kind of a whole support and resistance area, but it's even clearer on the 4-hour. As you see around this 127.50-ish area, we got the top of this move over here, and we keep getting the top of these moves. So this is definitely a support and resistance line, even clearer on the 4-hour, so you would definitely leave it and just count this whole area as support and resistance. Next one that wasn't as clear on the daily would be this level here, the 135.25. You can see kind of consolidated on this level before pulling back, retesting, failed once more before breaking through with heavy momentum. And again, on the same time, it retested it here, pulled back before breaking through. Now, one other way you can do it, or partner with it, is using a smaller time frame. So we could say a 10-day, 30-minute. And this is a lot better for more intraday kind of scalps or small movements. And it's using the swing moves of the chart to kind of find good entries or pullback locations. So looking at swing highs again, we got the all-time high, swing move, and again we'll do this on all days, and then you'll be able to go into a kind of see that they do work as support and resistance. So any swing moves. So once we plotted all these, we're just going from the swing high and low of each day is basically all we're doing. They do seem to have an effect. So this is the first one we plotted. Let's see if it had any effect on the following day. Apple opened up in pre-market trading, hesitated around this area before pulling back. Well, again, pre-market before market opens around 8 AM, again hesitant around this area before pulling back. Now we've pushed up, we've made a new high, and then that's the highest we hit on the day, so that now becomes a new resistance level. So if we go to the following day, or the if we find out when it was next touched, we'll probably see it working as an active level, which it does. It didn't hit it the following day, but hit it the day after that, and it's this level here. You can see intraday it came into this level, getting that sharp pullback. And then again we got this day's low, kind of bounced off, didn't quite hit it, but was its kind of low before bouncing off. This day's high touched here, exact top, before fading down. This day's low, this day's low is the same as this day's low, again a good support. This day's high is up here. We haven't retested this, but we probably will see this level being affected in the future. So if you check maybe up on Monday, it may come up to this level, and you will notice resistance around this 148 level. The high of this day was here, and then you'll see the following day it retouched this high before selling off. So that's literally all you need to do for support and resistance. It's very easy to plot, only takes a few seconds. Especially when you can get quick at just noticing them. So that's literally how you day trade or even swing trade support and resistance. Easy to plot. Try to kind of make it as simple as possible. There are some other tips you can use when you get a bit more advanced, and I may have a video on that in the future, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that helped. If you've got any other questions, just let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to answer every single comment that is posted. Hope to see you in the next one, and that's it. Peace.